Have you ever wondered why some women treat certain men poorly while chasing after other men? If you think the answer is solely based on money or looks, you are mistaken. There are plenty of good-looking and wealthy men who struggle to find a date, and there are also those who are only used for their money. So, what's the real secret? High-value men know how to ignore women. The truth is, 90% of men are desperate to get a woman's attention. High-value men, on the other hand, know how to ignore women, and that drives them crazy. Women crave attention, and once you stop giving it to them, you immediately stand out from other men. But there's a catch. You need to know how to do it right. There's a psychology behind it, and in this video, you'll learn exactly how to apply it yourself. We'll go over 8 reasons why high-value men ignore women. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how to attract the right kind of attention and how to stand out from the crowd. So make sure you watch until the end, because the last one might just be the most important. Let's get started with reason 1 right away. No time to waste. Number 1. The power of purpose. When a man has a big goal in mind, he's too busy working towards it to waste time on meaningless flirting or empty relationships. This is what separates high-value men from the rest. They're determined to achieve their dreams and create a life they can be proud of. High-value men don't sit around waiting for luck to meet them. Instead, they make things happen by dedicating their time and energy to their ambitions. Their strive and ambition are very attractive to women because it shows that they're driven and focused. On the other hand, low-value men give women attention every day without any real purpose or direction. They lack the drive and ambition that high-value men possess, making them less appealing to women in the long run. So, if you want to be a high-value man, focus on your purpose and goals. Work towards creating a life that you're proud of, and don't waste time on meaningless distractions. Women will naturally be drawn to your drive and ambition, making you stand out from the crowd. Remember, being a high-value man isn't about playing mind games or manipulating women. It's about valuing your time and energy and using them to create a life that you're proud of. By doing so, you'll naturally attract the right kind of women into your life who appreciate your drive and ambition. Number 2. The power of valuing your time. As soon as a woman turns on her phone, she's bombarded with notifications from men craving her attention. This constant stream of free attention can easily inflate her ego. But a man of high value knows better than to give away his attention for free. He may introduce himself to create a spark, but after that, the free attention stops. The difference is that a high-value man doesn't treat a woman like she's something special just because other men do. Instead, he puts himself on her radar and then values his time and attention by focusing on other tasks. This can leave the woman confused and wondering why he's not constantly chasing her like everyone else. After all, if 90% of men are giving her free attention, why isn't he? The truth is, a high-value man has better things to do than inflate a woman's ego. He knows that constantly giving her attention is not productive, and he values his time too much for that. Playing mind games or manipulating her feelings is not the answer either. Rather, he gives her a reality check that will humble her, while setting tasks for the beta males who seek her attention. So, if you want to be a high-value man, remember that your time and attention are valuable. Don't give them away for free. And don't fall for the illusion that a woman needs constant attention to feel special. By focusing on your own tasks and values, you'll be able to give her a reality check and show her what true value really looks like. Number 3. The power of being alone. Knowing how to be alone is a crucial trait that every man should possess. We all know guys who jump from one relationship to another, but always end up failing. Why? Because they're afraid to be alone. This is a pathetic way of life. Men who value themselves know that being single is not a weakness. They don't need a woman to feel complete. Women can sense this kind of confidence, and it attracts them to these high-value men. They'll even chase after them, while the men ignore them and choose only the highest quality woman that they like. Being comfortable with yourself And not relying on someone else for happiness is a sign of strength, not weakness. It's important to take time for yourself and enjoy your own company. By doing so, you'll be able to develop a strong sense of self-worth and confidence that will attract the right people to you. Don't settle for just anyone. Instead, focus on finding someone who matches your high standards. Remember, being alone doesn't mean being lonely. It's a chance to focus on yourself and become the best version of yourself. Number 4. Ignoring bad behavior is key. If your partner is always picking fights, it's important to not reward this bad behavior. High-value men don't waste their time on petty arguments. If you feel like your partner is constantly looking for excuses to start unreasonable fights with you, it's a sign that they don't respect or value you. The best thing you can do is to ignore her. By doing so, you are sending her a clear message that her outbursts will not be tolerated. It's important to refrain from showing her care and attention until she takes responsibility for her behavior. Once she has owned up to her mistake, it's important to explain your side of things in a calm and respectful manner. Remember, communication is key in any relationship. In summary, if your partner is starting fights, don't reward bad behavior. High-value men don't engage in petty arguments. Ignoring her will send her a wake-up call that her behavior is not acceptable. Wait for her to own up to her mistake before explaining your side of things. Good communication is essential for a healthy relationship. Number 5. Fortune favors the bold. To succeed in life, you need to be brave and take risks. Men who understand this are often rewarded greatly. They don't shy away from approaching women, unlike those who wait for things to happen. Being passive is not the way to go, and can lead to frustration and struggle in relationships. This approach is better suited for women, not men. Men take charge of their lives and go after what they want. They don't let life dictate their fate. Before you learn how to ignore a woman, you need to learn how to approach her with confidence. Being bold and taking risks is the key to success in relationships and life. Don't be a passive observer. Instead, take control of your life and your relationships. Fortune favors the brave, so don't be afraid to take risks and seize the opportunities that come your way. By doing so, you'll be able to enjoy a fulfilling and rewarding life. Remember, being a man means taking charge of your life and making things happen, rather than waiting for them to happen to you. Number 6. Direct dating. High-value men don't waste time playing games with women who like to toy with their emotions. Instead, they choose to ignore or ghost these women, sending a clear message that their behavior is not acceptable. This approach quickly shows women that they must be on their best behavior around a high-value man, or risk being replaced. Unfortunately, most guys aren't as direct as they should be. They often waste time being vague, acting like a friend, and discussing everything with a woman. They use endless emojis in their texts and beat around the bush, leaving things unclear. But a high-value man is different. He's short and sweet and doesn't need to go back and forth in endless texting. He knows what he wants and is confident enough to communicate it clearly. Leave the games to the Sims. In real life, being direct is the way to go. So if you want to be a high-value man, remember the importance of being direct. Don't waste your time on games and confusion. Instead, be clear and honest, and watch as your relationships become stronger and more fulfilling. Number 7. Not canceling plans for a woman. We're talking about another key trait of high-value men, not canceling plans for a woman. It's a common mistake that men make. They cancel all their prior commitments just to accommodate an attractive woman. While this might seem like a nice thing to do, it's important to show her that you're not desperate for her attention. High-value men understand this. They never cancel a single important thing for a woman, because they know the value of their own time. It's attractive to a woman when a man has a life of his own, and his social life doesn't revolve solely around her. When she sees that your time isn't easily given, she'll understand that she needs to work harder to gain your attention. It's not that you shouldn't make time for a woman you're interested in, but you need to do it in a way that shows you value yourself and your time. When you have plans, Stick to them. It shows that you're reliable and have a life outside of the relationship. And when you do make time for her, make it clear that it's a priority for you. So, if you want to be a high-value man, remember the importance of not canceling plans for a woman. Don't make the mistake of showing desperation. Instead, show her that you value your time and your life outside of the relationship. Let's talk about the number 8, mastering the high-value mindset. We're talking about a key trait of high-value men: their mindset. These men know their worth and understand that they're attractive to women. They don't see women as superhuman creatures who are above them, because they have a confident mindset that allows them to relax around women. This nonchalant attitude is extremely attractive to women, who often find regular guys nervous and awkward around them. The difference lies in mindset. High-value men truly believe in themselves and their place at the top of the dating market. When you have this mindset, you carry yourself with confidence and self-assurance. It's hard to be impressed by a woman when you're strong in all areas of your life. So, if you want to level up in life and attract the best women, work on your mindset. Believe in yourself and your worth, and don't put women on a pedestal. When you have a confident mindset, you'll naturally attract the right people into your life. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you found the information helpful and informative. If you enjoyed the content, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you and make sure that I'm creating content that is relevant to your interests. Until next time, keep learning, growing, and exploring. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.